Theodore Ngoy is a man who wears many hats in the Democratic Republic of Congo. He is a professor, a pastor, and a politician. He ran for president in the December 20th elections, but got less than 1% of the 18 million votes cast according to the Electoral Commission. Professor Ngoy has rejected the election results and filed a petition at the Constitutional Court seeking to overturn President Tshisekedi's re-election.
People had the matching votes in their houses, mainly people who are linked to the president, the incumbent president. He knew that. He knew that many polling stations won't open. Those who will be opening won't have the voting machine, or they will have the voting machine, but they won't work.
The elections in the DRC were marred by widespread irregularities, delays in starting the voting, missing names on the voters' list, and acts of vandalism were reported in many polling stations.
This election was the worst in the history of our country. The Electoral Commission has already announced the winner, so the President has to do his best to unite the country. He should call all the key politicians and discuss ways of governing together.
Last Friday, the Electoral Commission cancelled the votes of 82 parliamentary candidates for allegedly engaging in electoral fraud and inciting violence. Many opposition candidates have described the DRC's presidential election as a sham and are calling for fresh polls. But the head of the Electoral Commission, Denis Kadima, has said the presidential polls were free and fair despite the irregularities. The Constitutional Court is expected to deliver its verdict on the petition filed by Theodore Ngoy on January 10th.
If the court rejects my claims, I have the right to use other ways. Apart from going in the streets, there are many ways.
Theodore Ngoy is among 9 presidential candidates who called on the government to cancel the election results and organize a rerun.
The main presidential candidates in the DRC are planning countrywide protests to denounce the outcome of the polls, but the police and the army are on high alert to crack down on their protests. The disputed election has caused divisions across the country that has suffered decades of conflict, corruption, and political instability. Ocamringa, SABC News, Kinshasa.